Nymphaea is a genus of hardy and tender aquatic plants in the family Nymphaeaceae. The genus has a cosmopolitan distribution. Many species are cultivated as ornamental plants, and many cultivars have been bred. Some taxa occur as introduced species where they are not native, and some are weeds. Plants of the genus are known commonly as waterlilies, also styled waterlilies and waterlilies. The genus name is from the Greek I1/2 I1/4 II plus or minus I to the first I plus or minus, Nymphaea, and the Latin nymphae, which mean water lily, and were inspired by the nymphs of Greek and Latin mythology. Description: water lilies are aquatic rhizomatous perennial herbs, sometimes with stolons, as well. The leaves grow from the rhizome on long petioles. Most of them float on the surface of the water. The blades have smooth or spine-toothed edges, and they can be rounded or pointed. The flowers rise out of the water or float on the surface, opening during the day or at night. Each has at least 8 petals in shades of white, pink, blue, or yellow. There are many stamens at the center. Water lily flowers are entomophilous, pollinated by insects, often beetles. The fruit is berry-like and borne on a curving or coiling peduncle. Classification: this is one of several genera of plants known commonly as lotuses. It is not related to the legume genus Lotus or the Chinese and Indian lotuses of genus Nelumbo. It is closely related to nymphal lotuses, however. In Nymphaea, the petals are much larger than the sepals, whereas in nymphal the petals are much smaller. The process of fruit maturation also differs, with Nymphaea fruit sinking below the water level immediately after the flower closes, and nymphal fruit remaining above the surface. Cultural significance: the ancient Egyptians revered the Nile water lilies, which were known as lotuses. The lotus motif is a frequent feature of temple column architecture. The flowers of the Egyptian blue water lily open in the morning and then sink beneath the water at dusk, while those of the Egyptian white water lily open at night and close in the morning. Egyptians found this symbolic of the separation of deities and of death and the afterlife. Remains of both flowers have been found in the burial tomb of Ramesses II. In Roman culture, there was a belief that drinking a liquid of crushed nymphaean vinegar for 10 consecutive days turned a boy into a eunuch. A Syrian terracotta plaque from the 14th–13th century BCE shows the goddess Asherah holding 2 lotus blossoms. An ivory panel from the 9th–8th century BCE shows the god Horus seated on a lotus blossom, flanked by 2 cherubs. The French painter Claude Monet is known for his paintings of water lilies. Nymphaea naturally is the national flower of Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Cultivation: water lilies are not only decorative, but provide useful shade which helps reduce the growth of algae in ponds and lakes. Many of the water lilies familiar in water gardening are hybrids and cultivars. The following cultivars have gained the Royal Horticultural Society's Award of Garden Merit: Escarboucle, Gladstoniana, Gunnery, James Bridon. Marliaceae chromatella, Pygmaea helvula. Other uses: water lilies have several edible parts. The young leaves and unopened flower buds can be boiled and served as a vegetable. The seeds, high in starch, protein, and oil, may be popped, parched, or ground into flour. Potato-like tubers can be collected from the species N. tuberosa. Taxonomy: subdivisions of genus Nymphaea, subgenus, Anecphron, Brachyceras, Hydrocorlis, Litos, Nymphaea, section Camella Nymphaea, section Nymphaea, section Xanthantha. Gallery. References. External links: Knots, K. The first hybrid water lilies. Victoria-adventure.org, Grown Species Records of Nymphaea. Germplasm Resources Information Network. Further reading: Slocum, P.D. Water Lilies and Lotuses. Timber Press. 2005. ISBN 0-88192-684-1.